from Linda. That's one item. And then a separate item is Linda was also not only a nominee and winner that night, she was also a presenter. She presented alone. So, anyway, this is her invitation to these things at the Wilford Theater, signed on her. This is Linda's also signed on her. She says, yay, this was fun. Linda, this was her backstage pass that she wore getting it out. So, I think we'll do, what do you want to do first?
Let's do the backstage pass.
Backstage pass by the invitation. So,
backstage pass
from her night at the Cable Lace Awards.
Cable Lace Awards.
Not so long ago. These two things go together, the invitation and the invitation and Linda's backstage pass, both photographed by her. Do I have an opening bid on the floor? Yes. 100. Thank you very much. A gracious and generous bid. I got 100. Do I hear 105? Cable Lace invitation autographed by Liz Hamilton and her backstage pass. We're at 100. 100 go once. 135. 135? Thank you very much. 135. Oh, 135. We're 105. Do I hear 135? Oh, I heard that 135. I must be like thinking of it.
Give it back.
150. Thank you very much. We're 150.
Jumping bids. Can we get 160?
150. Looking for 160. 150 to 160. 160. 160. 170. Looking for 170. We're 160. Both the invitation to the event signed by our Gooey and her stage pass. We're 160. Looking for 170.
And she won this night, by the way.
Just tonight, 170. We're 170
right there, David.
We're 170 over here. Looking for 180. 170. Looking for 180. 180.
In the back.
Deuce. Two Ben Franklins. Two Ben Franklins. Much better than one. We're at $200.
$200.
So at the post office, Ben Franklin. Just a little.
We're going to go for 220. What do you think?
220. Let's go for 220, 221. Okay. 220. 220 once? I mean, we're at 200. 220. 200, we're looking for 220. We're 200 once. 220? 220. We're 220 going to 230. 230. 230. That's 230. Man says he's got pain. It's cheap. 230. Oh, 230. I like it. 230. Oh, there we are. We're rolling everything out. 250? 250. 230. 230 once. 230 twice. 240. We're at 240. Closely approximately, we're at 240. We're 250. 250. 250. 250. Looking for 260. 250. Once. 250. Twice. Sold for $250. Thank you very much. Let's keep the night alive for Linda. This was, again, what got it. This is the nomination for A Mother's Prayer. I hope you've all seen it. If you haven't seen it, it's working video rental. It's truly a wonderful piece of work that we did. And you know who else is in it? RuPaul. RuPaul.
You get the connection. There are no coincidences.
Not the RuPaul who played the beats, but literally
The real RuPaul.
So there's only one of these, am I right? There's only one of them. You know what I had to do? It's like clean the garage out to get that. So anyway, I take all the skating and go to the garage and have it.
And this is signed with love from the heart, Linda Hamilton. And it says this is the only certificate of this nomination. David read this already. Nomination that exists. I'm keeping one that says winner. Thanks for your support. Much love, Linda.
Which is such a nice and personal thing that, speaking back to her, I mean, this is an item I value very highly in my own personal life and career. And I think it's very generous and sweet of Linda.
I think it is really generous. The chair is great. I can tell you right there now, if I get nominated for something, I don't know what.
Keep in mind,
So, opening bids.
it's a
$100. So you $100.
right up. That's the idea.
We're $100.
$100 or we have 105.
Do I hear 110? 110. 110, Beverly, thank you very much. We're 110, do I hear 120? That's Linda's nomination certificate. If you're a Cable Lace Award, by the way, right there, that's a 120 in the front. You can hold up 120. 120, we're 110 for 120. 120. 130.
130.
150. Up front, 150. 160. Thank you. We're 160. Looking for 170. 170. We're looking for 180. This is it. This is all that exists. The only other one you'll get is you break into her house and steal that one. Security code is 263. We're at 160. We're looking for 170. 160. Looking for 170 once. 160. Looking for 170.
In the back.
We're 170. Looking for 180.
180 in the back.
170. We're 170 over here. Looking for 180. 180. 180 up front in the back. We're 180 in the back. Looking for 190. 185, we're looking for $200. $200. Two Uncle Benny's. There you go. Mr. Franklin. $200. Thank you. We're looking for 210.
Think about it. You cross Lynn's name out and put your own name in and press your friends. Is this my show?
You want to keep it? 210. 210 up front, looking for 220. 220. I'm going to do the joke again if we don't sell this thing real quick. You know, only 30. Okay, we're for 210 looking for 220 once. 210 twice. Sold $210. Thank you very much.
There's quite a display behind us now.
Quite a display. Can we talk real quickly about some of these? We're just breaking it up and
I recognize one.
You guys want to talk about these sweaters and stuff? Or you recognize all this stuff? You don't?
just well.
Okay, this is item number, is that item number 94? This is Laura, sweater maker.
Just so you know, some of these go to handle some stuff in Los Angeles, some are for this charity. We're going to do all the stuff for this charity first, and then we'll move on. So let's just do, what do you guys want? What do you feel, like big now? Feeling 10 grand in your pocket? That's bulging? What do you think? From my, like, here in my corner. Tell me, what do we got here? RJ? You guys want to do some of these shirts? Celebrity shirts?
Yeah.
Let's do Caitlin, since she just arrived. Yeah, all right, well, let me see Jay's drawing, you know, treasure chest. My God. So this was done the other day in the t-shirt workshop, which was really fun. In a word, tell us your motivation behind this. That's funny. Okay. If you win the crown, tell us, what will you do to make t-shirts around the world better than you're wearing? Yeah, that's what I do. So, what would you bid on this t-shirt? It is a one-of-a-kind. And it's certainly a one-of-a-kind. Oh, what did you say?
Sometimes we must leave our safe places and walk empty-handed among our enemies. Bridget O'Donnell, Beauty and Peace.
I'll bet it's one point. Beautiful is 2 cells. You got the news, you hear the number. What's our opening bid on this t-shirt?
I'll try it on.
It's beast size. Come on, let's get with it. What are we gonna get? You know what I'm saying? Look at this. We can all sleep in this thing.
This is cotton or linen?
And I'll bid on that. Let me tell you something.
It's 100% cotton. That's what it's called. So you can actually
Yeah, it's 100% cotton, and it's got some hard wire on the back. Extra large.
Extra large.
Thank you very much. Bid started at $25. Being modeled by the lovely and talented. Oh yeah, the little pearl necklace. By the way, this was one of the items that did not get scoffed up at the Jack Kennedy Onassis auction. Save this for your own pleasure. So we're at $25 right here, $30. Crafted 30, thank you. Crafted in the hands of $40 right here, $50. $50. But what? It says, come closer and read it.
Sometimes we must leave our safe places and walk empty-handed amongst our enemies.